A fashion show is like a really nice Ferrari. On the outside, it's beautiful and you get to see all like the paint and the colors and stuff. On the inside, there's a lot of working parts to it.
There's so many aspects to it that people don't see and don't think about when they're just watching a show. So it really helps me realize how much goes into it and how organized I have to be in order to keep it going.
As a scene manager, you control like all the different scenes for the fashion show. I get to pick the music for each scene. I get to pick pagination, which is how the models walk. It's just like the organization of the show.
Coordinating quick change, making sure scene managers know where to go and where they're placed backstage, making sure that all the models are in the correct order for the walk out on the runway, kind of just making sure they look as perfect as possible.
I think it definitely will help me in like the workforce because you're practicing, I guess, now before you actually go out there. So it's not like the first time I go out in the workforce, it's like, oh, I'm not used to this, I've never done this before. Where with the connected learning, it's like you kind of already do it.
Now that I have this experience, I know how to manage a large group of people and how to communicate well between up to like 10 to 15 people, because communication is super important in the real world. If you don't communicate with each other, then you don't really have anything.
I'd have to say, running these shows, I get a feel for teamwork, one, and then two, I get a feel for like how important it is to stay organized in the real world when you're doing big jobs like this, and that's something I will be doing when I graduate, so it's good practice for me in the long run.